The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Got it in the middle. It's Bennett. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
The Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Taylor has it. Fights off it, just dismissing tackles. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! He would not be denied.
Texas, number 1 in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
7, Ohio State, 0.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Defense not showing press coverage. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chang. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Number 17 with the catch and score.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
Will take over. First and 10.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for space. It's Barber. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
That's a really, really good route by the receiver. It's called a corner route. Did a great job sticking his foot in the ground and running towards the sidelines and running right to that hole in the defense.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to fire to the left. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The give is to Taylor. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close.
That's the end of the first.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
0.
First play of the period will be a second down. With jet sweep pass. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Number 7 with the catch and score.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got some room, it was over.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Francis. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Gets the back moving. To the ground with the back.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll try the run. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up,
breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Longhorns are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. And the Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air on first down. Quarterback adapting. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. He's got it inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Makes the catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead with the 6.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air. It's Francis. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Taylor has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Second down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Number 1 with the carry.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Final play of the quarter coming. They'll try the right side. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. The hand to the running back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off the blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Timeout, Texas.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Ohio State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Tries to get it on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
2nd down coming up.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be for the win. Splits the uprights for the game from 36 yards out. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference